It's like that I feel that there is a new, that I can achieve more of myself, and there is this difficulty to make this step.
So what you're saying is, and everybody feels it at one time or another, and often is, I know I want motion forward, I just don't know exactly where I want to go. And what we're saying is enough to continue to acknowledge that you want motion forward, because if you can stand in that trust that the motion, that the specifics, in other words, it's what faith is. Faith is knowing that it's going to be okay even though I don't know exactly how it's going to unfold. Mm-hmm. Conditional is show me how it's going to unfold and then I'll have faith. Unconditional is I have faith and I'll know it when I see it. Conditional is show it to me and then I'll believe it. Unconditional is I believe in my ability to live happily ever after and I'll know it when I see it. That's that difference. That's that difference in the approach to life that we want for you and that you want for your students as well. In other words, we have the same kinds of conversations. Feel how far you've moved today. Don't you feel more eager about life than you have? And don't you feel easier about yourself? And aren't you going to struggle less? Aren't you going to make fewer demands on yourself and others? Don't you want to just chill out and allow life to reveal itself to you to the degree that you're ready? And isn't it a wonderful thing when the way life does reveal itself to you tells you how ready you are? Isn't that just the most wonderful thing, that you can tell what you're ready for by what's coming? Because if you're not ready, it's not coming. You can tell if you're ready for the next phase of your path by how fast the path is unfolding. And if you feel stuck, it's because you're in conditions that are preventing it from being unstuck. 100% of the time, we're not kidding you even a little bit. You're thinking too much about stuff that you can't control, and it's bogging you down and making things go too slow. And if you stop thinking so much about the things that you can't control and think about the things that you can control, which is getting general enough that you can feel good, have we convinced you of that today? So would you rather feel love or hate? That's not a hard question, but you don't ask it of yourself very often because you think that the conditions of the world demand a response from you that they do not. You're given over your response because you're not choosing otherwise. Oh, to be free of the conditions, to be able to love because that's who you are. Now you can get out in the world. And now all kinds of wonderful things will present themselves. Your students, almost all of the students of the world want to say to almost all of the teachers of the world, shut up! Because you're talking about stuff that doesn't matter. You're talking about stuff that's binding us up. We felt better before we knew you. Your kids say that to you too. They don't say it out loud. They get in big trouble. But it's the way they're looking at you. Are you listening to me? Yes, I'm listening. What did I just say? You said your life is miserable and you want mine to be too. You said that you didn't want to get up because you don't like your day. And you're jealous that my day is easier, and so you want to make my day harder so that your hard day doesn't seem so hard. That is not what I said to you. Well, that's what I heard, Mom. That's what I heard.